In this video, we're going to be talking about the greatest integer function, which is denoted by this double bracketed x. And it's defined as the greatest integer less than or equal to x. And it has an infinite number of breaks or steps. There's one at each integer in its domain. Now, because of the vertical jumps that I just described, the greatest integer function is an example of what we call a step function, whose graph resembles a set of stair steps. So let's take a look at how that kind of works out. So here we have the greatest integer of -1. So it means the greatest integer, which is less than or equal to -1, is going to be -1. So let's try this next one. The greatest integer of -1/2. So the greatest integer that is less than or equal to -1/2 is -1. Take a look. So here's our -1/2, right? So what is the integer, the greatest integer that is less than -1/2? And here we see that it is at our -1 value, right? Let's take a look at our next one. Here we want to know the greatest integer for 1/10. So we want the greatest integer which is less than or equal to 1/10. Why don't you give this a shot? Push pause, figure out the answer, and when you're done, push play and let's see if you're right. Here, our greatest integer is going to be 0. Let's try one more. So what is our greatest integer of 1.5? So again, our greatest integer that is less than or equal to 1.5. Go ahead and push pause, figure out the answer, and then when you're done, push play and let's see if you're right. So here we have the answer of 1. So again, the greatest integer function is defined as the greatest integer less than or equal to x, and is what we call a step function.